20 minutes getting this working again. That's the recurring theme. Things just not working when I want them to. It's like, yep, it's all working, all well and good. Let's stream, and then everything just breaks, and I have to spend half an hour of my life fixing shit. But yes, we're here, we're back. After shenanigans happened last time, many shenanigans actually happened last time. But now we're here, and we're doing more things. You'll notice I'm not in a truck. I'm in a bus.
First world problems.
Yes, first world problems. We're not playing Euro Truck Simulator. We are playing Bus Simulator because we're in buses.
We're
Dan's
playing Euro Truck Simulator 2 and Bus and Knuckles.
yes, it's glorious. I am just going to quickly get my music running on this. If the game looks a bit weird here and there, it's probably because I'm running it in full screen now. Because with 142 is an interesting bug where the game sometimes takes the mouse away from you and puts it into the taskbar at the bottom, which is just not fun. So we're currently running it in full screen.
Has the game coming up in Liverpool? I bet it has, hasn't it?
Yes, it probably has. And then you have to re-equip your trailer. Where do you want to go, by the way?
Oh yeah, I need to do that, don't I?
Annoy. Oh, sorry.
We're using Intercity M, right?
Yes, that's the one we're using. So, yeah, we're going to be doing a little bit of busing, and then I guess we'll do some trucks in a bit. We're going to be doing this for, well, we're hoping to play this for at least 2 to 3 hours, depending on how long Dan stays up for, unless Dan starts passing out of the wheel again.
Fun fact: I sometimes nearly do that IRL. It's not funny. It's not fun. It really isn't. I need to work closer to home, man. Anyways, quick travel. Where are we going?
Where do you want to go?
Anywhere but the UK, because the UK is shit.
Get your base there.
Yeah, I know.
Well, anywhere but the UK and Iberia,
that's because I'm shit.
And also Iberia doesn't work with this this one mod we're using. Well, it does. I mean, we can play there. Just the cargo doesn't appear.
Well, I say we do France, Germany, or Italy. France has too many toll roads.
I was having fun over in Hungary. I was doing some stuff over there.
So Trebian, Hungary. I can go to. I don't know how you pronounce that. Is it Szeged? SZEGED.
Yeah, I think it's Szeged, but yeah, I can do that. Okay. I can go there.
I do apologise to any Hungarians who may be watching. So we go there, yeah?
Yes, we're going
there. $3,000.
Now we pray to God it doesn't just crash, because I have done thorough testing, but it's still mods and it's still beta 142, so this could go one of 3 ways.
Also, sorry, I'm eating chicken.
Bar is full. There we go. We're in.
Yeah, Linz, I can see why you don't like them.
It's not right, is it? It's more like a sweet
thing.
They're
weird, isn't they? Yeah. They're a bit too hollow. Sorry, I'm on about these pretty chicken bites. I've got barbecue sauce in the middle. They're not bad, but there's not enough actual chicken.
Remember that be cargo take from it.
Well, I really need to rest before we do anything. Ooh. Diesel.
There's a rest point behind us. In this little thing. Question is, can we use the rest point here, or is it just gonna not agree and demand we use the other places? Oh, there we go. It's letting me use it. Once again, for some of these mods have ridiculously loud engines.
Also, you were partly embedded into a truck there.
Was I?
Yeah. Grab all of the coffees. Grab them all. Right, okay. I am fully caffeined.
Follow me to the bus terminal. Because yes, this mod actually has bus terminals.
I like the engine.
Yeah, I knew you would. That's why I was like, yeah, you'll like this one.
Wow, this actually does feel like a proper heavy old bus. Even the physics.
I know it's great. It's got some torque behind it though, especially with the better transmission and engine in it. Actually, a lot more responsive than the Kamaz, and the Kamaz are like, just remember, don't get too close. There's I think the trailer, the invisible trailer. It isn't like the longest thing. But it is there.
Do you want to do a slow collision test in a minute?
Sure. When we get to the words, Jack, words. We're heading this way because this place has bus terminals, and unlike the other mod, these bus terminals actually have buses in them because that wasn't really happening before. So enjoy.
Alright, sweet, look at that. That's awesome.
I'll stop here. Do a slow collision with the back end.
I will slowly collide with your rear end, sir.
Oh. Where are you gonna stop? Is the question. Oh.
That's pretty good. I'm like normal trucking.
Yeah. Okay. That's the worst thing. Right. Now we pull in. Cargo market because that's how you do these mods, and yeah, because we got into city, we are very. It's gonna be a very short trip. Too short. Going. Let's go to Budapest. Go to the capital. I have selected a job. Eh. Yeah, I don't think there's any people. Because there's supposed to be people here. There are bags, but there's no people. Now, is the bus physic the thing going to work, or is it just going to not let me pick up? Because I know I've found these to be a bit finicky, and they don't normally let you pick up, so I think you have to skip. Yeah. It's not working, but thankfully they have the skip option. I've got the job, so are you gonna
Yeah, I'm just accepting it. I'm reloading back into the game.
beans? This engine is very, very loud. In fact, I will turn down the engine audio just a tad because it's already at the lowest it can be. Turn in a little bit more.
Okay, I have my passengers. I have my passange.
Better. Okay, cool. That isn't blasting my eardrums out now. There you got your passengers. Yes, we was using a different mod called Bus Stations and Passengers. Last time we were playing, we didn't stream last time because Dan wasn't on for long, but we were just doing some testing. and that one was just causing way too much trouble. And then I was doing it on my own time, and it was just causing even more trouble. So
I think that was quite a relatively old mod though, when it was like 1.3.
well, yeah, but at the same time, it was on the website. It said 1.42, which is weird. I'm hoping the traffic kicks in because we have also got brutal traffic. Whether it did say that's I know some mods have a little clause saying that some things might not work 100% in Convoy. Seeing as our 142 is currently in beta, then excuses can be made.
Well, this already seems to be working a lot better than the other one.
Hmm.
Damn it, controller caught now.
Yeah, we were having some right problems before with the trailer. For some reason, the engine, the bus was struggling to like change gear. You were constantly you were stuck at like 16 or 28. It was just really dumb.
It's better.
Oh, it's an 80. Can this bus from the 60s do 80?
Oh, why was that how old this thing is?
It's like 60s, 70s, I think it is. And the answer is
No.
no. It does 60.
61.
That's all it does. This thing
Wow.
is jank and it's old and the suspension is garbage and it's brilliant. It's got some right old weight to it. Because I was looking through the various places to obtain mods. There's a number of sites. There are some ones I refer to as dodgy on the in the community, but I did try and like obtain mods off of the forums because that's like people go, oh, if you want to get mods, go to the forums. And I went to the forums and it's so badly organized. I really don't like the STS forums. They're not particularly very well organized, and when I was looking at mods from popping up from 2015, it's yeah, it doesn't make my life easier. So there's a few sites I was using to pick up mods from, and the amount of modern stuff that's being done is I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan with the amount of modern vehicles that are. I mean, each to their own. But for me, I like these old bangers.
Give me my MCW Metro bus and my Leyland National.
There you go.
Any modders out there watching, they've got talent, unlike me. There you go. Jack, this bus is too slow. It's too slow.
Let's realize. I think it's got. I still think the thing's got a better power to weight ratio than the 113.
Jeez, I mean, how slow would this be if we only had the 147 horsepower?
Yeah.
Wow.
The speedometer says you can do 120. I mean, I'm calling bullshit. Why have 120 kilometers an hour on the speedometer when this thing's obviously it goes to 60 and that's your lot. We are getting. I think we're getting a little bit more traffic than normal. When I was playing on my own, the brutal traffic mod was brutal.
I've noticed something else as well. The rest of the traffic is faster than us.
Yeah. Why have we stopped?
The AI saw roadworks and was like, ah!
God. Oh God, there's so much traffic on the left.
Hang on.
I need to merge.
I got it.
Oh, there's a it's someone was transporting their MiG fighter jet or Eurofighter. What the hell's gone up overhead? Is the AI just the AI's had a brain fart? Like I said, actual accidents happen with brutal traffic.
I actually like this.
And this SUV has decided that it's having a Karen moment. Alright, we're through. I think okay.
Oh God, there's cars on the other side of the road as well. I've stopped to have a look.
So brutal traffic, everyone. That's a mod. Go pick it up. It's brilliant.
Well, that makes things more interesting.
Right, back to our regular scheduled programming of doing 60 kilometers an hour because this bus does not go any faster. Hey, Tess.
Hello, Tess.
Thankfully, we're only doing intercity, so this isn't going to be a long trip.
I like everything about this bus except for the speed, and the engine is a bit annoying. I gotta admit.
It's a bit loud.
Yeah.
I've turned down the master volume a tad. That seems to have helped.
I think I'm gonna select another bus after this one. I can't be doing 60 kilometers an hour all night.
You've got your lights still on.
Have I?
Yes, there you go.
Whoops.
This is what the comedic effect is that we're going so slow. It's like. Yes, buses in ETS2. Glorious. Mods. The power of modding.
That's the power of mods. Do.
But you can really hear the engine just really upset at just being stuck at 60. It's just stuck at 60. Let's see, does it sound better if I go to 55? Okay, it sounds better when you're not maxing out the throttle. I've gone down to 55.
Yes, but now we're only doing 55. the positives and the negatives are just too even.
You get your choice. You either do we either suffer with 60 with a terror. Fine, we'll do 59.
Do 60 kilometers an hour and your ears bleed. Do 55 miles an hour and you're doing 55 kilometers an hour.
Imagine being on one of these things in like the 60s.
Everyone's ears are just red when they get off.
Just blood is pouring out of everyone's ears. When
This bus is so slow and loud, it should be an SCP. I mean, whoever made it, it's a great. I'm not being horrible. It's a great mod, and obviously a lot of time's gone into it, work's gone into it. But the speed and the engine are not for me. Oh my god, what is the caravan driver doing?
I don't know.
He was like weaving all over his lane. Then I thought he was gonna. I thought he was gonna hump you.
Love the horn.
Oh god, no! Oh, what game? Fuck off.
What?
Sorry, pardon my French.
What happened?
Modern bus with his modern, stupid, modern, crappy, modern bus pulls out as I'm driving past. He clearly has to give way to me. He hits the back of my bus, and I get the crash vehicle offence. F you. F everything. FML. My passengers are now even more upset. They were already upset at the speed and the noise, and now they've just had a nice modern bus slap them in the face.
Suspension is so bad. The suspension is it just
So
rocks
bad.
around. It just rocks around. It's remember that? Oh god, remember that? I don't know which episode of Top Gear it was, but Jeremy Clarkson was taking the piss out of. No, it was Hammond laughing at Jeremy Clarkson's Toyota Hilux. He'd modified it when they did the first amphibious vehicles episode, and his Toyota's like it's just bouncing. It's just going round a roundabout. That's this. Well, these things are only designed for short trips. They're not designed for. Passengers were here. The customer expects delivery very shortly.
I haven't got that.
I popped up for me. Now the question is it going to let me drop off, or is it going to be buggy and... Oh,
Oh.
holy... It worked! I can unload the trailer myself. I don't have to auto do it.
I'm going to pull into another bay and just skip so that I don't have to crash into you.
No, that's the... What vehicle? I've completely forgot the vehicle's name. It's the Marco Polo Viago G4 800.
And I don't want to drive it anymore.
You don't want to drive it anymore.
I
really want you to mess with the Kamaz 65221. That thing is bloody glorious for a truck.
I'll have to buy one then. Or did you want to bus for a bit longer?
Oh, we can do a couple more bus runs. What did you want to do?
If we're gonna do more bus runs, then I'm gonna get my Arriva back out.
Sure. I haven't tried the Arriva one with this. This is going to involve a bit of faffing.
The Carosa, I just prefer it.
The Corrosa is a nice bus.
Oh, excuse me. I'll have to fast travel back to Budapest.
Yes.
Budapest.
Still waiting for that glorious UK add-on, and I will not mention it until they do it.
Yeah. The UK needs a massive overhaul.
It's just a land of sad.
It's just the one part of the game that I don't think anybody goes to anymore.
Intercity M.
Do you want to do a longer one? Do you want to do tourist or suburban?
I'm gonna equip the suburban one just to see what it does. Like I don't know what the difference is between that. Let me have a quick look at it. Because the urban suburban one, if I quick travel, coming in with new tricks of how to equip trailers without having to equip them. use them and then travel. Yeah.
So back to Budapest.
I've got the urban one on at the minute. I just want to see what it does. Because
Yeah,
it
so
did
I.
because it didn't really say on the but it listed the distances of like the tourist and the intercity, but I don't know what the other one does. So I've got it equipped. Please don't crash, thank you. Cargo markets. Oh, there's current. Okay, so I don't think this one works because there's no cargo available for the trailer. So
Oh,
I don't think the urban one works. But yeah, we can do tourist if you want. Do you want to try the tourist one?
well, yeah, we'll have to.
Yeah, the urban suburban one. I equipped it and it worked, but then I went to select a job and it was just
So,
nothing.
tourist.
Where is my drink? There is my drink. Oh, how have you been anyway, Tess? Still here.
Are you still there?
Still here. Suffer. Oh, there goes one of the cameras on the bus with this trailer does not work for as intended. Uh, Job market, cargo. Yeah, okay. The tourist one is the like the cross country or going off into other countries. I think it has like a minimum distance of 500. Just gotta find the bus term. The bus.
Have you selected a job?
No, because we have to go over. Well, I can set it from here, but then we have to go over and pick it up. Remember, because it's not one of the trucks.
Oh yeah, you've joined me in the proper Reaver paint job.
This is probably I would say this is the best bus mod out of all of
That we-
them that we have currently used.
Out of all the retro ones, it's my favourite.
Because for those that are in the UK and specifically where we live, this was the bus. What the fuck?
What?
Uh. Hmm.
You okay, mate?
I'm just going to pretend that
do
I'm
you need to lie down?
just going to just going to pass this. The hell's okay? The other truck is what the hell's going on with the traffic? Is just not having a fun time right now.
This is
Right,
hilarious.
brilliant. Fine. First day back to work after. Oh, you had 50. Oh, you had your 15 days off, did you? Erect. Naughty Tess. Erectile car. Right. Okay. Where do you want to go? Because there was one that took us through Poland.
Somewhere I'd like to go somewhere where the cars are on all four wheels.
Do you want to drive through Poland up to Lithuania? It's a 1,000-kilometer trip. Or do you want to do something a bit
Uh,
shorter? You can go off into the Czech Republic. That's 500 kilometers. It's 500 or 1,000. That's your choice.
we'll go to Poland. We'll do
Cool.
Poland.
Well, it's going through Poland. We're going to Lithuania.
Okay, that's fine.
Budapest to Kaunas.
I haven't been to Lithuania yet, so
The question is this going to behave with its bus? Uh, no, it's not behaving, so skipping. It seems the loading's a bit finicky, but at least there's a skip option. Let's turn on these. These. Do you wanna lead? You wanna lead, dude?
yeah, sure, I can do. I'm still majorly intrigued by this how the traffic's going to behave. Where are you?
Oh, I think you've merged with me. I think we had to go into the same bay. There you are.
Oh.
I'll go forward, and then you can spin around.
Actually, I'm going to follow you because that seems like the best option. I mean, that's what you're supposed to do, actually, what you're doing.
Turning circle, well, of a bus.
So, yeah, we live in the Staffordshire town. Well, I live in Cannock, you live in nearby Hensford. And we had a Reaver here for a number of years. They took over from Midland Red North. And they've recently left Cannock and they've been replaced by D&G bus under the name Chase Rider, which was an old Midland Red North uh, name for buses in this area. So, yeah, that's kind of why we picked a Reaver, because we used to see buses looking like this all the time, only more modern, with
Oh,
the same paint.
well, you say that, but the amount of times I'd see a retro Reaver bus that was on its last legs and would break down every 3 seconds
Yeah,
was
true.
a bit
Oh,
often.
their prices weren't great either, I gotta say.
£2.50 to go from where I live to the next town over. I remember it being £1.
Yeah, I remember being a quid as well.
This
I
this
remember.
this this vegan land truck here has been going forward and backwards since we got to the bus station.
Oh, and our friend the blue SUVs still having issues.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, this passenger mod, much better. It's much better. It's the invisible trailers don't have actual physics because I can actually be right up against Dan here. The because with the other mod, I'd have to be like a car length and a half behind him. Otherwise, I would hit invisible trailer.
I'm a bit worried about this guy here on the left.
He'll be fine. He'll eventually call for a tow. Ooh. Speed. But the yeah, brutal traffic also affects the traffic lights. It makes them like stay green, and it makes them stay red for longer, but it also makes them stay green for longer. Which is something that I was complaining about non-stop with traffic lights that
Yeah.
would go green. You'd let 3 cars through and then just be instantly red again. And I'm like, well, what's the point? Your license plate is 1 4 I think it's I or 1-479 PP. Do you have a small PP or do you have a big PP?
I prefer to keep that information to myself.
But you have it on your license plate. I can't tell if it's a small or big one.
Those are just letters, my friend. Letters. They have nothing to do with genitalia.
Bloody that red car back there almost climbed into you and then almost cut me up.
I think we were supposed to stop there actually and give way.
I was stuck at one of those junctions for like 20 minutes real
Yeah,
time.
that was a really nasty junction. I just saw the space and I just kept going.
I was stuck at one of those for so long because I think I swear brutal traffic should add more vehicles. Well, unlike the other bus, this one actually does the national speed limit.
This bus just reminds me of buses I used to catch when I was like 6 to 10 years old.
Tess is like PP is personalized plate if you want to be polite.
There you go. See again, I think we're meant to give way there because of the upside down triangle.
What is this giveaway you speak of? It's either my way or the highway.
Highway or the
I
highway.
don't know if you want to refuel, because like we need to remember these things are not very fuel efficient.
I'm good for a
Two.
bit. I
I
don't
am
even
as
have to
well.
turn. I've still got more than half a tank left.
You have to be mindful with the with this bus. This bus is very small fuel tank.
Small.
Maybe a Reaver used like 2 jerry cans. There you go. There's your fuel tank. We've got to save money somehow.
Arriva, you've got to see her. She has no more fuel in the jerry can. Bang, 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 bang.
Tess, or you go PP in the bus. You go PP in on the bus in the used ticket bin. Lol. Now, come on, we're not chavs.
Tez, are you speaking from experience here?
Oh, we've just crossed the border into Slovakia.
I mean, I've got a lot of buses in my time, but I never saw that happen. Although I did. There was one guy you did urinate upstairs on the top deck once.
Really?
That was a weird convoy of 5 buses. Then did you see him?
Yes, I did. I wanted to use the Sultana bus, which is a bus from GTA. I looked at and it looked really nice. It's just there was a problem, and that is with brutal traffic. Pretty much every single vehicle on the road was a Sultana. There was like 40 of them on screen at one time, and I was like, what the hell? What's going on? Why is the whole road buses?
Okay, you kind of get convoys of traffic together, which is a bit more. Whoa!
What the fuck happened there?
Okay, yeah. Brutal traffic.
Yeah, it works.
It's brutal.
Oh fuck it, of course. Well,
I just nearly crashed into a Volvo because he was on my side of the fucking road.
I may have collided into your back end. I've just took 5% damage for that.
I have nothing on my screen.
Fucking
18 on
hell.
your damage.
It's like I'm watching you slow down, I'm slowing down myself, and you slam on the brakes.
Yeah, because there's a Volvo heading
Yeah.
straight for my face. And I was like, WTF?
So, well, thing is though, is that technically this is more realistic because people do this because they're stupid.
Yeah.
This happens.
I'm enjoying it in a kind of sadistic. I already have to deal with this shit in real life, but it's okay because it's a video game kind of way.
Doesn't seem as brutal as in single player because in single player the roads are just full of traffic. But we are getting more, and the AI is being a bit more stupid, which is nice.
My bus is struggling with this incline.
Actually, and because your bus is struggling, therefore I'm having to slow down.
Pardon me.
You need to go to ludicrous speed. Yeah, this thing's brakes aren't the best. It doesn't do slowing down. Oh yeah, I have a loan on this account. I wanted money and I was sick of being poor. And even though I cheated loads in to earn me money, I was like, I want to mess with some of these mods, so I just took a loan out of 400k. Oh my god, this junction is a little bit tight.
Oh, dear me.
Yeah, the AI should merge better as well, theoretically. Hey, there's a Hermes truck we just passed.
Merge better, yes. Overtake better, no.
No. Well, the AI was like, I'm stood behind a caravan, I'm going to overtake. Although, much like
Yeah.
real life.
But it was Clarkson.
Did we film the WarioWare's Switch video? I played a bit of it with Dan. We didn't film it.
We didn't record it, no.
Although Dan has his work cut out with him because he's got like 10 hours of trucking footage to go through. There's
The,
the,
con-
the convoy of
the convoy of
coaches.
coaches.
Yeah, that rhymes.
Okay. Fuel stop coming up. I think I'm going to pull in.
Probably get some coffee while we're here as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Do we just
does it
pull
have...
in? Do we have to pull in? I think we have to spin around, don't we?
Oh, screw that. We'll go to the next one.
Alright.
Plus there's a queue.
Oh my god. Oh
There's,
my,
there's,
oh my
there's,
god.
there's like a queue.
I wonder if there's a fuel
Let,
source shortage.
let's not.
Hope we can get to the next stop without running out of gas.
Turning circle. Get up the hill, you old thing. 17, 18, 19, 20. Yep.
Yeah, the Koros is probably our favourite retro bus currently. The other one was good. The other one we did want the short trip with is good, but it is way too slow. There was a really nice one, which is a Mercedes-Benz 030. Oh no, 0303. And it looks really good, but it just crashes the game whenever I try and go to the mod dealer. So that made me sad. That's another one from the 60s that just looks really nice.
I'm going to stick to 80, I think.
Trying to catch up a little bit. I just saw DHL pop up over there on the right, and I thought it was DAF for some reason. Saw the D, I was like, what?
You saw the D.
The
Oh.
D. Well, I'm constantly seeing the D with your PP license plate.
Oh my god. AI having a moment.
Uh, I was just having endless moments now. Oh no, a hill. A small
my,
incline.
my arch nemesis.
It is I, Dr. Bus, and my arch nemesis. A small incline.
Yep, I'm slowing down. I'm at 60, 59,
I'm doing 58. I'm doing a steady 58. No, that's a lie. It's dropped.
54, 53.
I don't want to see. Of course, I don't want to see my uncle's PP. That's Alabama territory. That's danger. That's steering dangerously close there, Tess.
That's also GTFO territory.
Yes. Can this small incline?
Oh
Can
my god. Chug, 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 chug. She can't take no more, Captain.
No, I just had a brown SUV collide into my side because it was like, I'm going to drift into your lane.
Oh.
Now, what's going to run out first? Our horsepower or our fuel?
See, there's a lot of people from the UK who may watch this and they'll be like, oh, it's just like a normal day on a Reaver bus.
It's like eventually we'll get up the hill.
Whee.
Yay, downhill. Wait, downhill's bad though because the brakes on this isn't very good. What did you do in Euro Truck Simulator? I drive a bus.
I worked for a Reaver in Poland.
You need a network West Midlands bus in the number 11.
No, we don't. But no, the 11 is banned.
Oddmaker, please do more Arriva and England bus skins. This is great.
Actually, I tell you, I will say this: if at some point, like we ever got like a proper in the future, sometime in the future, if we could ever have a driving simulator where we could drive around the whole of the UK, like proper scale. It'd be cool to have like bus mods where you could do like the proper famous routes, like the outer circle, which is the 11 route, and just drive the whole thing. I'd love a proper like UK, map.
The UK, this is the thing, is the UK does not get enough love from these simulator games, and it really annoys me.
Yeah.
11 is developing bus even more so now that they split the route. What, there's two 11s now? No, they're multiplying.
Yeah.
There's a lot of groaning going on. If you take it out of context, if there's no video, it's just audio, you just
So they split the 11 route, have they, Tess? What have they done to it?
That's 26 miles the 11 route. Neil thinks they should use Google Maps because he says the road markings in etc. aren't right in some areas.
Yeah, I agree. Oh man. Ooh, B&Q.
Oh my god, yeah, B&Q. That's one of those yet. Oh god. Well, let's point out we have 800 miles of this. I gave you a choice, 500 or 1,000. You're like, let's go through Poland.
Yeah, it's like I used to play a lot of OMSI 2 bus simulator, and that's based in Germany. And from what I can tell, the graphics aren't great in that, and it's still quite buggy and unstable at times, even though they have updated it quite a bit since I last played it. Since when I last played it, they hadn't even done the DLC
Ooh, wait.
for the where you can run your own bus company. That wasn't a thing last time I played it. Uh, but the DLC for that game's really expensive, so I got a bit fed up.
Well, now there's OMSI too. Enjoy that.
But yeah, the buses in that are quite accurate to Germany, like the 80s. The base ones you get anyway. But they have done add-ons that I'm interested in. Like they have done a London add-on, but I don't want to pay 28 quid for it.
My icon's red, by the way.
Yeah, same. Um,
Where have all the rest stops gone?
yeah, my
That's what I
fuel's-
mean, Dan. There's roadworks at Perry Bar, so you have to get off by Neil's old work, Laser Quest, and get into the bus the rest of the way.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh, we got a rest stop coming up. That fixes one problem.
Yeah.
The other problem is running low on fuel.
Yeah, I'd love a sort of 1-1 scale, even if it's just like part of the UK. I'm saying you have to do the whole country. You know, you could do it like the SES do with American Truck Simulator and just do it by maybe do it by county.
I'd buy that. Just
Yeah,
like just the one thing it needs on top of all that is just multiplayer.
you can start with London and then sort of work your way out, maybe work your way north.
Multiplayer. All I ask for.
Yeah,
Because I love these simulator games, but I like playing these, but the fun is being able to do this with Dan. Because it's just much better with the banter and the shenanigans that can happen, and we really need to rest here.
yes, we do. Oh, there is a fuel stop.
Oh yes, yes, Poland.
Okay, we're gonna have to swing back round for it, but
Or is this Ukraine? We're going
it's
into.
okay. No, it's Poland.
Yeah, it's Poland.
I swear I just saw the Polish flag.
Yes.
Right. Can you imagine being on an Arriva bus and the driver stops for fuel?
It's like, alright lads, sorry, I have to give you a few minutes. Oh my god, look at this queue that's falling behind us. I didn't realise the traffic behind us because we're so slow.
Wow.
Can I
I remember
make
once
this?
I caught the old 837 to Stafford for college, um, and
This thing
the
is
bus driver number one, he was really late, and then when we got to through Hensford and into Pye Green Road, he pulled the bus over so he could go into the corner shop to buy himself like some cigarettes and stuff. He was an absolute nutter.
Oh, you rest first because there's only the one space. I've got to wait for you to grab your coffees and then I can do the
Uh,
same.
And this guy just would not stop talking either. Eventually, I got to college.
I still won't forget the time. Once again, 837. And it must have been a real old banger of a bus they were using. And it was snowing heavily, and it was towards the end of my time at college, and the bus only made it there's a road nearby called Bradbury Lane to where I live, and it made it halfway up that hill, off or halfway up that road, and it just it just stopped, and it just it pulls over. We don't know what's going on because we're all students on the bus, and we have no idea what's going on. And then we're sitting there for like half an hour, and then and then like a mechanic shows up, and he's trying to fix it. An hour passes, and the guy tells us, "I'm sorry, the bus is broken down. We can't fix it." And it's pouring down with snow, and it's just bad. And I was already really not liking my time at college anyway at that point, and I was just like, you know what, I just can't be bothered with this today. So I just walked home because that's only like 10 minutes away from where I lived. I just walked home, and I showed up. My mom's like, "Wait, what happened?" I was like, "Bus broke down," and she's like, "Oh." It's like, yeah.
I would have done the same. Yeah.
She was like, "Oh, really?" I was like, "Yep, the bus broke down, so I'm not
I had
going."
I had another day where the bus driver, again, this is a Riva, and the driver was new, and he was put on the Stafford bus, not the every seven. It was the number 4 at the time. I know it's different now. It's like 74 now, isn't it? But at the time, it was just the number 4. Yeah, the number 4 that was just the direct bus, and then you had the every seven that like kind of went past my mum's house and through Hensford from Great Whirley. Anyway, this driver was like new, and he ended up going the wrong way, and like, you know, the bus was packed because he had a lot of students on, and
God.
you know, and he went. We knew we got the wrong way, so um, he apologised to us and sort of realised, and then he pulled over to the side of the road and he started crying. So because of course, you had like there's some girls on the bus that were sort of like taking the pee out of him and wondering what was going. Instead of actually going and asking him what was wrong, they were just like taking the pee. So I got up, and I went, "Are you all right, mate?" This is, because you took a couple of wrong turns, right? He goes, "I'm a new driver." He says, "And I've not done this route before, and nobody's shown me where I'm supposed to go. I'm just kind of guessing." So I ended up directing him because luckily I knew, because obviously he was a bus I got regularly. I knew the route, and I stood at the front with him and directed him. And what I had to do as well was, like, instead of getting off at where I used to go with Stafford College, I used to go to the Oval, which has since been turned into flats, unfortunately. But what I had to do was, like, instead of getting off at the Oval, which was before Stafford Town Centre, I had to. I stayed with him on the bus and went directed him into town so he could finish his route. And he was so grateful to me, and yeah. But I just felt, well, the guy's new and he's upset because he's going the wrong way, and it's not his fault. Somebody should have really been with him to direct him. So he can get the route memorized, and then before he can do it on his own, kind of thing. So yeah, that was another experience on the bus to college. I never had one breakdown in the snow though. At least you could walk home from that.
Yes, if it happened further on, that would have just not been fun. And also to that question before, Tess, it's a Riva. A Riva, cheap. It's cheap in servicing their buses.
It depends where you go. I mean, they wanted to get rid of the Cannock garage for a long time, from what I read. So they were using, some of the older buses more. Any new buses that they bought, they took with them, and just left Chase Rider D&G bus with some of their older models. But from what I hear, although I've not, because obviously I drive, so I don't get buses. I haven't done for a long time, but from what I hear, the drivers that when Arriva left Cannock, the drivers that stayed to work for D&G bus, they actually prefer working for them over Arriva.
It just
And
says
they've,
me. Go
and
on.
they've added some more extra routes as well that from Cannock that were kind of needed, like a direct bus to Telford, for example, which
Oh,
we haven't had since the 80s.
wow.
So
Oh, I wonder if they brought back the 837 because the 837 they discontinued it, so you had to then catch. For me, I'd have to go. I'd have to go from where I lived to Cannock to then go over from Cannock to Stafford. It
yeah,
adds on like a ton more the trip and more money. But I think they might. I don't know if they brought that one back. Can you slow down, Bennett? I've got you've pulled ahead of me because traffic has just been so bad.
oh right, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, brutal traffic. Tess says me and Neil got the metro tram in Birmingham before, and our stop was at end of the line. The driver forgot we were on the tram, so didn't let us off. We said, "Can we get off?" And the driver apologized.
Uh,
I've had a time where I fainted on the bus. That was fun. I was burning once again. It was back in college, and it was during my first year. I was burning out. I wasn't so much burning out. I was just working really, really hard. I was up really late, and I didn't have time for. I got up late, so I didn't have time for breakfast. So I went on the bus, and I just remember just blacking out, and then waking up, just falling over, and I'm like, what the hell happened? And it's like, I must have passed out, and that was not a fun time.
I caught the 837 home from college once, and I fell asleep. And luckily, the driver knew where I got off, so pulled over at my bus stop, woke me up. Is this your stop, mate? I was like, oh god, yeah, thanks. It's completely flaked out on the bus. It's the only time I've ever flaked out on the bus. I must have been tired.
Bus drivers, the majority of them are good, though you get some assholes, much like most things. You
Yeah,
always counter ones that are just super self-entitled.
I remember a couple of really nice bus drivers when I was a kid. Uh, there was one who let me stand and talk to him at the front for the whole journey. I was only probably about 7 at the time, and we caught a bus from the old Walsall bus station before they rebuilt it. Before they rebuilt it to make it look like a UFO. Um, yeah, caught a bus from their home the one night with my mum, and this bus driver was really like, it was really funny, and because I was really into buses when I was a kid, I loved like buses and trains and cars and stuff. So uh, he showed me what some of the buttons did on the dashboard and stuff. So that was cool. And there was another driver who worked for the Old Midland Red North before Reva took over, and he was like a regular on the uh, when I used to get the buses to like Wolverhampton or Telford to visit family. He was a regular, so he knew us and was quite talkative and friendly. So yeah, my
Yeah,
favourite my favourite buses growing up. Yes, I had favourite buses, and I'd love to be able to play these in a game. Are the MCW Metro bus, which is the double deckers that pretty much ran around here from the late 70s up until, and they lasted up until I think 2010. So good sort of like 30, 40 years. Love those buses, love the way they look, love the engine noise. And my favourite single decker is probably the Leyland National. It had the loudest engine ever, but it was great. I loved it. I remember as well, we used to have a company around here called the Green Bus Service. Do you remember them?
oh yeah, I remember those.
And
They
they had the really old sort of
minibuses.
Daimler buses. They were
Yes.
quite old. I think I heard a rumor because they don't exist anymore, but I heard a rumor that they lost their passenger carrying license because their buses were so unsafe. They
I
weren't
should,
maintaining them because they're really old buses as well, like from the 70s. and they weren't maintaining them properly, or they couldn't afford to anymore, so they ended up losing their license. I don't know if somebody bought them out.
I doubt it because they used to run the small routes that were around where I live. Like in there was one that ran from my house or my street to Kingsmead, the school I went to when I was high school, and it's you caught it a few times. Then out of nowhere, I remember I was just in the middle of just at one point it just disappeared and stopped appearing.
I
Why
think
have we
the
just
AI, I think the AI is derping out here.
uh yes, I have a funny feeling it is. We'll have to try and overtake. Yes, Tess, we are bus geeks. Apparently Tess also passed out in Primark at one point. Go, go, go. Oh fucking I've got no power. Come on. Try and slow the traffic down a bit when I'm coming through.
I tried to keep that yellow alpha
Yeah,
from
you did.
plowing into you.
Yeah. There we go. I just didn't have any power when I couldn't get it going. I was like, come on.
Yeah, we had the green buses, and they went, and then we had the chase bus service. They were like orange and white and brown. Oh,
Vaguely remember those.
I've got a headlight usage offence. God damn it! It's 7:45, please. Shut up.
8:15 and it's full daylight out.
And they were bought out by Arriva. Most of their fleet. Oh, there's another flipping derpy. Wow.
Eventful.
Eventful. Yeah, they were. Most of their fleet was pretty much Leyland Nationals. I think they had a few old Daimlers as well. But I remember the Green Bus service because I used to go to when Steve was alive, my stepdad. I used to go to Penkridge with him every so often because we go to the market. And every time we go, he'd buy me. There was a market that sold at the time uh, old WWF wrestling VHS tapes, so he'd always buy me one because I was well into it at the time. But we used to get the green bus there, and we'd sit at the back deliberately on one of these old like 70s Daimler buses because there's like this one particular bridge where you'd go over and you'd literally just fly out of your seat and practically hit the ceiling.
Oh, that happened to me once.
So it was like a roller coaster ride.
Yeah, buses don't get enough attention as they should. They are a very necessary vehicle.
Whenever I haven't had a car, I've always been grateful to, particularly like I used to have to catch a lot of because of where I work. I used to have to catch a lot of National Express West Midlands buses and the train as well that ran from Birmingham to Cannock. So, and most of the time it was good. It was all right. It's not much fun when your train gets cancelled and you have to wait another hour. But since I've been catching the trains, they've electrified the line by us now, haven't they? So
Yep.
they're faster, bigger, and more frequent trains now.
Public transport should be a thing that is overhauled and maintained as much as possible
Yeah.
because most people, cars are great or were great, but in my opinion, cars are too expensive. They take up way too much space on the road. I mean, think about it. On a bus or a train, you can have, dozens of people on one vehicle. Whereas in a car, you've got, what, maximum 4? Normally just one, the driver.
Pros and cons, though. I mean, with a car, you got your own freedom. You can get up one morning and decide I'm going to drive to this place, and you can go there whenever you want, whatever time whatever time you want. So it's
Thing is though, is that there's only so much room on the roads, and if more and more people drove, then well, look how the motorways are, especially in the UK. Look at oh, I can't remember what it's called, but it's not like a syndrome or something. It's like an effect. I can't remember what it's called, but I know what it is, and it's basically like a country, let's say a city, like overhauled all of their public transport, all of their roads, and made them way more efficient, so that more people, it made things more smoother to get around. For the first couple of years, it's fine. By year 3, 4, it gets like significantly worse because more people realize that it's better, so they start using it, and everyone does the same shit, and then it just gets just as bad, if not worse, than it was originally. I can't remember what it's called. I just know it's a thing that actually is something. I can't slow down.
I think the AI's had another moment.
Look where I've ended up.
Oh shit! What happened?
I collided with you because I couldn't stop, and
What's your damage?
17. The problem is I can't move because I've been thrown off the road, and I've got no wheel. Shit. Oh fucking hell. Because you need to let me know when the AI's having a moment because I can't slow down fast enough. I need to get a tow. Where is it gonna send me? Lublin. Where the fuck's Lublin? Thankfully, this isn't all the truck's contract, so theoretically it shouldn't cancel the job. Yeah, no, it didn't. Okay.
So you're in Lublin. How far away am I from you
I
then?
have no fucking idea. I need to repair the truck, figure out
Awesome.
where I am. Where the hell's Lublin? Where are you? Oh, I'm off to the east. I'm east of you. I'm actually not that far away from you.
Okay,
You look at your map and you can rendezvous with me in Lublin if you want. Because
I'll be
I'm
there. I'll be there as soon as I can. Oh, what's going on here? Oh shit!
right. Look, I'll be sitting here for a bit.
Lots of trucks.
May as well head over. I've repaired the truck. I may as well head over to the rest point. Typical. It's like I'm trying to slow down, and it's like the bus is not slowing down, and then I just collide into your ass, and then I just get sent airborne.
I did actually want to say something, but because you're in the middle of a sentence, I didn't want to throw you off either.
You can do that. It's
So
fine.
so I was kind of like, I need to warn him that we're stopping, but I wouldn't care. But after you got the tow, the truck that stopped for no reason just vanished, and the cars in front of me were all gone. So I don't know what happened.
Yeah, there is a little bit of glitchiness with the invisible trailer. I collided, and I was like, I got sent. I mean, I thought I'd recovered it because I went on my side, and it rolled onto the wheels, and then I tried going forward, and then I just that little ridge meant that the wheels had no, the wheels weren't on the ground. Imagine that happening if you were in a in one of the in a Aviva bus.
Has that ever happened on the way to college?
No. Right, people. All right, passengers. We're going to be stopping at a hotel for a bit. Enjoy.
After their flight.
Gosh. Right. Yeah, Lublin's not far away from you. I don't know which way you went. As long as you're heading east, you'll be fine. No, you've missed the turn completely.
Have I?
Yes, you need to turn around.
This is where the sat nav's taking me. Hang
Ignore
on.
the sat nav. I said east. If you felt it,
Let me look at the map.
Dublin's literally to like the right of where you are, but you're heading north towards Warsaw.
Oh, you're there.
Lublin. Oh yeah, Ukraine doesn't exist yet.
Why don't you just start driving and we'll meet in Warsaw? Because
Uh,
you'll have to head that
sure,
way anyway.
sure.
I'll meet you in Warsaw.
Uh, no, the question is, where can I get fuel? Okay, there's a fuel station nearby to where I've got to go. So yeah.
So I can't turn around now because I'm on a freeway.
Turn. A lady I used to work with at Woolworths came to work one morning looking shook up, asked her what was wrong, and she said the bus. Said the bus won in half. I was like, what do you mean? And basically the back end of the bus split off and it was peak time full of school kids. Jesus.
Oh God!
So the bus just split in two.
Wow, there must have been something seriously wrong with that for that to happen.
Dodgy bus.
Is this National Express, Tess, or I can't imagine any of their buses doing that.
You'll probably get to Warsaw before I will.
Yeah, that's fine. I will pull over there and rendezvous with you.
Cracked up along the side, up the side and along the roof.
Scary stuff.
Oh, that's a bus station there. I just passed. Or more of a bus stop. The bus apparently was National Express. It was the bus from Sheldon to where I work.
All right. So their buses are quite modern and.
Well, she's saying from Woolworths. When she used to work at Woolworths, so it's probably going back a number of years.
Oh yeah, I suppose. I was on a bus to Warsaw once, and we pulled over at a bus stop, and oh whoops, straight on, done straight on. Um, while we were pulled over in the lay-by bus stop, a tractor pulled out of a side road, and then a small hatchback, I think it was a Volkswagen Golf or something like that, ploughed into the back of it.
That couldn't have been a pretty sight.
Right alongside us. Luckily, the driver got out uninjured. I don't know how, because his car was a complete write-off. Yeah, I remember it quite well. Basically, don't catch buses; they're dangerous.
Old buses. Well, that incident though, it wasn't the bus that was the problem. It was the tractor.
Yeah, true. Well, I think the tractor pulled out, but I think the car that ploughed into it was going too fast.
Between 2002 2009 that happened. Worse, I had wasted kid threw a rock at the bus on the single decker I was on. Just missed me because I was sat on the other side and the driver was driving the window falling out. So a
Nice.
kid, so a kid threw a rock at a bus. You're heading to Warsaw now, right?
Yes, I'm actually in Warsaw, kind of.
Warsaw's a big place.
There is a depot here, but I think I've already bought it.
course you have.
I'll go and check while I'm waiting for you.
You are like Thanos. You collect depots to add to your gauntlet.
Actually, if it's green, I've bought it, haven't I? I think it's when they're brown, you haven't.
Yeah, it's like brown and orange when they're not.
Okay, there's a question mark over here. I'm gonna go and nab that instead. See, if I haven't got the depot, I can buy it online. So but it is green, so I must. Mind you, none of the roads are yellow here, so I can't have been here before. I'm confused.
But you
Oh
can still
well,
buy. You can still buy the depots online.
yeah. All right, that's the drive recruitment place. Oh well, I've got things to do while I'm waiting for you.
I shouldn't be too long. Lublin's not that far away. I think Heart of Russia is giving us Ukraine and Belarus and maybe some part. They've got to. They've obviously bringing. They've got to add like Moscow and stuff.
Yeah,
What the?
Moscow is definitely Moscow. He's on the one of the recent posts.
Yeah.
They were showing screenshots of a lot of churches.
Yes, I did see those, and they look quite nice.
Mm.
I do. I do like. I do. I mean, I like the Balkan expansion. I really do. Though currently we're off in going east, I think. What the fuck? Nothing. Why is
Poland
that?
is Poland is a part of going east. Yes.
Why is? Okay, there was a small hatchback that was overtaking a truck in the dark on an uphill, and so is this now is this Mini Cooper is doing the same.
You wanted brutal traffic.
God, this guy. Imagine them eventually they bring in like actual damage,
Yeah.
like physical damage, and you see like that was gonna be a head-on collision, but they both stopped thankfully. If that if they have like actual like physical damage that you can see, and the AI crashes into like someone, and you just see it's like okay, you watched it you just watch it crumple.
Actually, no, I need to go straight on here.
I mean, it actually should have life insurance anyway, theoretically.
Oh, excuse me. My passengers are currently probably wondering why I'm doing circles around Warsaw.
Well, they're tourists. You're giving them a tour.
Look at this shiny garage I'm going to buy.
Well, while you're waiting for me, buy the Kamaz. Upgrade that while you're waiting for me to catch up to you. You will not be disappointed. It is amazing the amount of things you can do with it. I've got the big wheeled one. I don't know if you want the smaller wheeled one. Yeah.
Hang on, I want to see how close you are before I start messing about with that.
I set my waypoint in for Warsaw. That okay? That car was upside down. I thought it was glitched into the floor. No, it was upside down.
Right, where are you? Nah, you're pretty close, man. I'm not going to bother with that yet.
Okay. See, I see skyscrapers.
How am I for fuel and rest?
Funerals are a rip-off, Tess.
Okay, now they turn brown when you bought them. Then okay, fair enough.
Ah, Warsaw discovered. To be honest though, I don't really, oh god, that was just, okay, that's just the camera. Acting derpy then. I don't really recognise the skyline. I don't remember there being this many skyscrapers in, Warsaw. I don't know.
Boss, what are you doing?
I shall ignore the marker for now. Right turn here.
Okay, my boss did not like being parked in the hotel.
Did it not?
No,
Oh, but was it really disagreeing with it?
it wasn't happy. Oh, no, my bad.
Ben's truck deal discovered. I'm coming up towards you now. I'm gonna make the left here. Question mark. I'll pull over up here. That far away from you. You're around the.
There's a question mark here I haven't got.
That's probably the Mercedes-Benz dealer.
Alright, I'll nab that and I'll be with you.
Add a new avoid. What the
That's,
avoid location is.
I'm just going to swing round.
Started here, and we're currently here. Gone through the from the capital of Budapest, of Hungary, the capital of Poland. I think Kaunas is the capital of Lithuania.
Oh, come on, boss, really?
What? What have you done?
Stuck on an incline and won't move. Oh, there we go. Does not like hills.
No.
This bus hates them.
It dislikes any sort of incline. It's a fat bastard. runs out of breath. Like as soon as it looks at an incline, it's just going, ugh.
Oh. Okay, so Pepsi plus Strongbow Cloudy apple cider is not bad. Quite like that.
I like how it's not Strongbow plus Pepsi, it's Pepsi plus Strongbow.
Yeah. Pepsi is my drink, man. It's yeah.
Did you know that Pepsi spent an inordinate amount of money painting a Concorde blue?
Yes, I did. But unfortunately, I think the paint had some sort of effect on the plane's performance.
Yeah, it couldn't go its full speed.
I watched
Okay,
I watched a video about because I love Concorde. I wish I could have flown on one. Yeah, I watched a few documentaries on it, and the Pepsi plane was brought up. It looked cool though.
mm,
See, I miss the old Pepsi logo though as well. I prefer it over the current one.
they are also the first company to shoot an ad in space.
See, Pepsi are awesome.
Although the ad was never aired, but it cost like $1 million. You want to know? Well, you know why the ad wasn't aired? Because it's a really dumb reason. It's because they changed the logo.
Oh,
They changed like the logo or the style of can. Because it was when they did. It's when they changed because they had too much red in the. They had too much red in their paint back in the day, and they wanted to discern themselves from Coke, which was obviously is famous having red.
yeah, they're old cans, particularly in America. They were like white cans with a red
Yeah,
sort of thing on, and then the Pepsi logo at the top. So they changed it to just pretty much all blue with a bit of white and red.
yeah, it was like Project Cobalt or something like that, or Project
Mm.
Blue was the campaign, and that was also where the Concorde was painted as well. But they commissioned the Soviets because the USSR was still a thing at the time. They had like an inflatable like Coke, not Coke, Pepsi can sent up to the Mir space station, um, and to air an ad up there, and it was the first ad to be aired in space, but it was never used because the can design was changed not long later. But it is a thing because there are there are clips you can find online.
You alright, mate?
All right,
Did you
all
enjoy your
right.
flight?
Yeah, I did. It was brilliant. The first Airbus. I don't think it'll catch on though.
Arriva.
Riva. Need to tail the bus to Holland where it's fat. Neil's been back on normal coat and I had some and ended up with a headache the next morning. I've been drinking lemon and fine fizzy water and it tastes like lemonade. Whereas I don't really drink Coke anymore. I have it occasionally, but for the most part I just drink squash. Now, although I'm drinking a nice bottle of Tango next to me that I picked up the other day. I do like my Tango.
I bought 8 bottles of Pepsi Max 2 litre for £10 in Iceland warehouse.
Do you really need like 16 liters of Pepsi Max. Oh, what the fuck? You okay?
He literally just merged. This guy's doing it as well. They're just merging into my lane while I'm actually in the lane.
Hang on, I'm gonna come in front of you. There's like
And
no
then
I like how there's no traffic in front of me, and then I look behind me, and I just see the traffic jam that we're causing.
some jerk in front of me and a Reaver bus just come. Oh wait, that's you.
I have Pepsi out, the cherry one. Cherry Pepsi's nice.
Yeah, Lindsay likes the cherry Pepsi, and I do. I recently tried the lime Pepsi. That was quite nice. And the mango one from the American Sweetie shop was nice as well. I'm not usually a big fan of mango, but mango Pepsi was glorious.
I liked that Dr Pepper energy drink. That one was alright. It was like,
Pepsi Max Ginger is horrible.
is it?
Yeah. But there's a Pepsi Max Raspberry as well. That's quite nice. Oh, my eyes are starting to go meh now. Damn it.
No, not again. Drink some coffee.
I've been up since 4:30. Arriva.
So, is Amy coming back to yours tomorrow night, or is she coming back Monday? Going
Tomorrow
on?
night. Well, we're yeah, she's coming back tomorrow afternoon. Ooh.
What? The red van stopped for no reason, and then the yellow car, who was in my lane, decides I'm also going to stop. Just dead in the middle of the freeway.
The traffic is broken.
Traffic is brutal. Have you got rest and fuel?
I've got rest I could do with fuel.
Well, okay, yeah, we got fuel coming up.
I rested up in Warsaw while I was waiting for you.
We may as well rest and fuel while we're here. I think it's on our side of the road as well. Don't try strawberry Diet Coke though, it's nasty. Raspberry Pepsi Max is nasty too, Dan. I bought some by mistake and it stayed in my locker at work for weeks after I took a sip and realised, nope, this isn't cherry.
It's not as nice as the cherry one, but it's alright. Didn't offend me. Alright, you've just merged with an Eddie Stobart truck on my screen.
Have I?
Yeah.
There's nothing here for me. You can lead now if you want.
Are you sure about that?
Yes. Just let me know. Just let me know when there's sudden stopping. Be like your driver. Grab 3 coffees. There you go. That'll be alright. That'll let you play some more.
Well, we've still got a fair ways to go on this journey yet, anyway. So
Mm.
I want to try and stick around till 1.
Yeah. Chug some more fizzy drinks. Glorious sugar.
I'm getting more and more scared every time I see another car.
Just things are going to happen. Are they good things or are they bad things? Nobody knows. Apparently also Dr. Pepper Zero is horrible according to Tess.
I agree.
That's the zero sugar one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, what's the point? It's like you're trading sugar, which causes diabetes, for chemicals that cause cancer. Although to be honest, you really shouldn't be living on fizzy drinks. I've made that mistake. I had kidney stones caused by in drinking an inordinate amount of Coca-Cola, and this is why I don't drink Coke anymore.
Nice. So my favorite drink is regular Pepsi, closely followed by Pepsi Max regular. But just lately I've been drinking a lot of Ribena.
Ribena good. I have
The
one.
James, I've been embracing my inner James Milner, and I've been drinking Ribena.
I have one complaint with Ribena though, and that's the bottles are too small.
Yeah,
You give me like a 2 liter bottle of Ribena that I can just make into squash.
or Vimto.
Amazing. No, Vimto comes in big. Vimto's got big enough bottles.
Yeah,
Vimto you can get 3 liters. Although
well,
Vimto,
Ribena or Vimto or Robinson's Orange. Those are my squashes of choice.
although Vimto has a habit of occasionally sneaking zero sugar stuff in, and then it's like, oh, this looks like normal Vimto, and then you buy it, and then you realize when you're about to pour it, like, hang on, why does this say zero sugar? Because it
Oh,
hides it at the bottom.
Ribena bottles as well. The no added sugar ones.
You know, you got
I've got
no, you got.
because I stocked them at work the other day. I had both varieties, and I couldn't tell which was which unless I really looked at the label properly. And the Ribena no added sugar has got a slightly bit more blue on it, but that's it.
Mm. Well,
That's
see,
the only difference.
no added sugar's fine because that's just relying on the sugars from the fruit. But then you've got no sugar, which is stupid. Like, how do you take sugar out of fruit?
Yeah.
It's raining. That guy broke down.
Press F for respect.
Honk to pay respects.
Does it stop raining now?
The rain seems to like come and go. Weirdly, there is a realistic rain or realistic weather mod I did see. I want to give that a look at some point.
Snow everywhere.
Yeah, there is also a snow mod.
Bialystok. Discovered.
It's the Bliet.
Oh, there's a depot.
Bad Dan.
Yeah, screw it. I bought one today. I will be grateful.
Be grateful for your one.
For my
be,
one depot.
be grateful
That I was
with
allowed,
your.
which I was only allowed to buy because you took a flight in your bus.
Just look at this. Look at this traffic we're having to get through. Oh my god! Have you seen the traffic behind us? Look behind if you can.
Yeah, I just have.
Oh, you haven't put curtains in your bus. I have.
Oh, thank you. How nice of you to do that.
What did he stop?
I'll just stop
And then
and then
go.
pull just as the light turns red for you peasants behind me. in your dodgy Arriva buses from the 80s.
Sparkling Ribena is actually nice too. If that goes flat, it ends up like still Ribena, so 2 for 1 there. It's so watery. Dr. Pepper Zero. I had a cherry Ribena that was nice. Ribena Light is blue. Regular Ribena is purple bottle. Then you get Capri Sun or Capri Sun 2 or Sunny D. Front shoot. What the hell's front shoot?
Fruit shoot, I'm guessing. I don't like fruit shoots.
A recruit.
Don't know what it is about them. I'm just not a massive
You're
fan.
red, that's why.
Oh, Lindsay says it's because I'm a poo head. Fair enough. Takes one to know one.
Takes one to marry one.
There you go. I used to like, but I can't really get it in many places now. Mountain Dew. I know that's like the gamer's sort of drink of choice, apparently, but yeah, I used to like Mountain Dew, but I can't really get hold of it these days.
It comes and goes. It had a stint a few when I was in high school where it was just you could get it everywhere.
Yeah. Do you still drink the odd Monster here and there?
Occasionally. An
Yeah,
occasional thing.
I only ever have one a day if I need one at work. There's only a choice of two at work. One of them I don't like. Whereas at my old store, we had all of my favourites. It was glorious.
You're not having much of a fun time at that new store, are you?
Uh, Not especially. It's a tough store to work at based on the size and the lack of staff. It's not a typical co-op. Co-op like really small stores, and they operate their business model based on this, which doesn't help us very much. Um, yeah. Plus, with the distance I have to drive as well, it just doesn't help. It all just kind of piles on the tiredness. It's a lot
You
of
constantly have a lot of staff off as well, don't you?
No.
yes and no. It's been pretty bad the last 12 months, I would say.
I don't know why so many of them are off. Well, I know why there was off for what that one stint. You constantly having staff problems.
I've got to start when I get a bit of free time soon. I need to start driving around local stores. I've got a list of 13 that I potentially will hopefully transfer to.
Hmm.
And I've spoke to the area manager, and he reckons at least 5 of them should have something for me. So fingers crossed. CEX turned me down, by the way.
Did they?
Yeah, I got an email saying you were not successful. I think I was overqualified and too old.
Well, how can you be too old? You're in your mid-30s.
In general, the staff I see at CEX are probably in like their mid-20s to around 30ish.
I love how you can be overqualified for something that's so stupid. So dumb.
I think my product knowledge may have let me down a bit as well.
Really.
Because my product knowledge on games and DVDs is great, but phones and other tech, not so much. He wouldn't have offered me what I'd have wanted anyway. A 0 hour contract for a start, which I was like, nope.
Apparently CEX turned test down as well.
And they only wanted to pay me £8.65 an hour, which is a bit of a come down from £10.50. Plus, I'd have only got around 10 to 35 hours a week, which I can't accept that in my current. I've got flipping family to feed, but it's worth a shot. And I thank you for the link you sent me.
I applied myself and I didn't even get an interview. They just told me to fuck off basically, and I was like, well, thanks, great. I know my experience is not great, but it will never be great if no one gives me the chance at stuff.
Yeah, that's what I said.
It's such a dumb thing. Because like employers have the right, there's so much in place in the that gives employers so much more leeway over an employee. It's so stupid.
Mm.
With the like employers can nitpick and not employers
Watch
can.
out! Watch out! Watch out!
Yeah,
Watch out!
thanks. Employers can cherry pick per se. Or stop moving. They can pick what they want, but then you as an employee have to like take what you're given, and it's kind of shitty. Especially where we live, work is not a luxury.
Mm.
Uh,
Watch out!
s-
There's a truck and 4 cars in front of us, and the truck keeps stopping, and then it's causing the cars in front of me to crash into one another.
yeah, there we go.
And,
But
and we've got a truck that's trying to overtake as well ahead of us,
I just
which isn't
saw that.
helping.
I just saw
That,
that.
that's what's causing the truck on our side of the road to slow down. Stupid green bastard. Can you guys just stop crashing into each other? Like, get some distance, yeah? Stay back, stay safe.
Last two
Well,
interviews, I'd ended up being door to door selling. I said no. Yeah,
yeah, I tried that for a day. I absolutely hated it. I didn't make one sale. The one guy who I was working alongside to sort of train me up got into an argument on the doorstep with a mother holding a baby and a phone because he was giving his sales pitch to her while she got a crying baby on her shoulder and on the phone to somebody. So she had to go at him saying, "Can you not see that I'm, you know, not really in the mood for this right now?" So he started calling her like an effing bitch, and I was just like, "Okay, I walk away now." What is the traffic doing in front?
I think what's
This is
happening
around.
is sometimes I think they're trying to overtake. Look at that. Look at that up ahead. They've crashed. And they've crashed. Oh
Oh
my
my!
god. Can we go? I feel sorry for that poor SUV because that brown Volkswagen was like, I'm just gonna head into the left lane and just crash into you.
Yeah. Anyway, this is around Tamworth. And even my mum was like, "You sure you want to try? You sure you want to do this?" I was like, "Well, it's a job. I'll give it a go." But no, I was just not. I knocked one person's door and I said to them, "I'm really sorry to disturb you. As I'm supposed to be selling. This is my first day on this job. I'm supposed to be selling you windows, but don't worry, I'm not going to attempt to sell you windows. I'm literally just speaking to you, just so that the people watching me think that I'm trying to sell you windows."
Is that
So I
what you
was just like,
said?
yeah. So I was just knocking random people's doors and just having chats with them about just basically tell them, "Really sorry, I'm not actually going to sell you a window. I'm going to be quitting this job at the end of the day. I'm just pretend that I'm trying to sell you windows. Just pretend to be interested, just for 2 minutes." Some of them found it hilarious. Yeah, I didn't knock many doors. Admittedly, I didn't want to bother too many people, but yeah, I just thought, okay, this job is pissing me off, and it's pissing off other people.
That's kind of the only reason door-to-door sales exists.
Mm.
What the fuck is going on?
I don't know. The car in front of me has just stopped and put his hazards on. Then there's a gap, and then there's another couple of cars that have got their hazards on.
I think there's been a crash. God, what is going on? There is just traffic everywhere. What's funny is one of those cars is a police car. It's just sitting there with his hazards on.
This has been an eventful journey. I hope you're enjoying your. What's interesting is that a Borders Papers building is, isn't it?
But then it's
Yeah.
a 50 miles an hour speed limit.
Looks like it.
I think this actually is the border.
So we're going into Lithuania now, I'm assuming.
Yes. How much further to go?
Can you imagine being on an Arriva bus from Hungary to Lithuania?
Hungary to Lithuania. Yeah.
Hungary. What am I on about Hungary?
Hungary.
Hungary. It's a new country I made up.
Hungary.
Neste.
Yes, I would like to catch the Arriva bus that is going. That's going to take me 12 plus hours to get to complete, and to go through 3 countries. Loads of no. There's like loads of no claims bonuses on this trip. I nearly got.
They've all evaporated.
What is a no claims bonus? I nearly got a job as a Dulux decorator. Oh, a Dulux decorator center. It was 40 hours a week, 1 Saturday a month, and no Sundays, and was not as far as my current job. Oh fuck. The only problem was you needed to know how to drive to cover the delivery driver's holidays and maybe sick days. 80% of the time was in store no later than 5 p.m. finishing time. But
Sounds pretty good.
they re-advertised the same job but with no driving, so I reapplied and waiting to hear back. Actually, yeah, that sounds good. Not working Sundays, only 1 Saturday a month where you had to work.
That sounds quite amazing.
Much further.
Well, watch out. This coach in front of me is doing random speeds.
Soon the intersection to the right will work.
Yes.
I hope that Heart of Russia's out soon. Hoping it's out for Christmas. I think they're aiming for a Christmas release.
I reckon it'll be out before Texas.
Texas had another dev update. Going off the varied terrains. I will say this paint scheme, like this sort of teal, isn't really a colour you see on many vehicles.
No, it's a very Arriva thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
The only other company I think of that currently has a similar paint scheme is Poundland.
Hmm. It's more darker though. Like a
Yeah,
darker version of this. This
they,
one's
they,
very
they used to
bright.
be they used to be just like a normal green with a gold logo, but it's now like the dark teal with white.
Probably like amassed colours after accumulating all of the other companies that they bought.
Pound World.
99p stores. There's so many of those cheapo stores that have that were bought here by Poundland.
Mhm.
We lost the world to the land apparently. That makes sense. Yay, we're almost there. Imagine doing this in that other bus.
Oh God,
60 kilometers an hour
I
all
think
the way.
we'd probably just have made Warsaw by now. With blood dripping from our ears.
You weird fucker.
Do you want to play some more to this tomorrow night?
I can't see being a problem.
I don't know why that one area back there was 70, now it's 90 again. MU speed limits.
Okay, I need to be in this lane. Oh, watch out, DPI. I nearly went the wrong way then.
That would have been fun.
Just like that bus driver did that day.
It's all come full circle. This thing do 90? There we go. And the amount of trouble we were having with that other mod. Like, now you're doing 16, now you're doing 28, enjoy.
Yeah, that was strange. It was affecting the gear change.
So the vehicle didn't have enough power to pull the invisible trailer. Yay. Kahunas.
Okay. I need to turn it
I
down.
think it's Kahunas or it's Cornus. One of the two. I think it's Cornus. Roads are a bit empty all of a sudden. Does Lithuania not have traffic?
I've not been here yet.
The truck made that turn a bit tight for you.
Yeah. Well, the car stopped for me, and then I thought the truck was going to, and then he didn't.
Like, no, I don't think I will. He's really weird though, driving a bus in this game. The physics work actually quite well.
I never thought I'd be driving an Arriva bus in Euro Truck Sim. What the hell?
That guy was just like, I want to turn right, and he was in the outer lane.
I thought if I switched to the outer lane, I'd be safer from derpy traffic. Obviously not.
There's a bus that's behind me right now. That bus there, that Dan might be able to see, but this one back there, that's called a Piaz. And there's a mod that someone made where you can drive one, and it just crashes every single time I enter the every single time I wanted to buy one, it just crashed the mod dealer, and I was just really sad because it looks cool. Well, I think the mod one's a bit more older.
My passengers have received 2% damage.
No, no.
Oh no! One of them is missing a head. He's
One of
rolled.
them.
He rolled off down the carriageway somewhere. No refunds.
No, no refunds. Oh no, my guys have 1% damage. One's broken arm. Almost there. Oh my
I'm on
gosh,
the fence. I'm on the fence on my opinion about this AI.
there's a ladder in front of me.
I like it in some ways and I don't in others.
But there's more traffic at least.
Yeah. There's more incident which makes it interesting, but it's a little bit too sort of vehicles stopping randomly and just hitting each other every like few miles.
It was a bit more stable in single player. I think the
Mm,
convoys because it's having to sync constantly.
true.
Apparently, it says zebra Kit Kats.
Up again.
Basically, white and dark mixed to look like a zebra stripe. You can get loads of funky Kit Kats over in Japan.
We've started selling honeycomb ones. I want to try them.
There is a question mark. I'm going to veer off the path because it sloops around anyway. Do with this. I presume it's a recruitment agent. Yes, it is. This area is nice.
It is rather.
It's nice that the mod maker put the bus station like in a like a housing area. I think the bus stations are placed.
We made it.
Yay! Eventually it will start moving forward. There we go.
Excellent.
I'll let you get out of the space and then fall in.
I'm still nowhere near level 23.
Yeah, these jobs won't give much in value. It's just sort of there for the drive. Oh, there's actually passengers there this time. There wasn't passengers back in Hungary. Back when we picked up stuff, there was just the bags. Now there's actually people standing there. Work or oh it did. Back it up.
Mine didn't.
And mine did. You gotta like pull forward quite far. 1,600 experience. Oh, it actually did. That did level me up. I'm at much lower level than you. Take it then. You actually just want to get off now, don't you?
I'm going to go and have the question mark.
Question mark is a recruitment agency. The way, but
I don't mind doing one more short one.
what do you do? So I want you to get one of those camasses because I think they're really really good. They're quite spicy. Oh, I was following you. Don't know where you're going.
You want me to get a Kamaz?
It's
Um, right, okay. Sorry, I'm derping out a bit.
eventually we'll find a nice car mod that isn't just another Mercedes or BMW. That's the car mod maker's problem, is that there's way too many of like Beamers, Mercs, like modern, like like late 2000s to like late 2010s cars, and it's like, yeah, okay, I get it, like those people like those, but there's like nothing for the vintage crowd. Back at the, I've got the road discovered. Yeah, we'll save though. Need to have a look at some of the vehicles. We have downloaded a few vehicles. Got one of these already. Bought one. Uh, that's the Marco Polo. There, the Kamazoo. Oh yeah, 1960s Mac. Let's have a look at this one because I haven't looked at the smaller.
So you want me to buy a Kamaz, yeah?
Yes, I really
Uh,
like this truck.
It needs to be slower.
Having a look itself. There are a number of things that
you had the big wheeled one on the small
I've
wheeled
got
one.
the big wheeled one, but it's up to you. You don't have to have the same one I do. Because the small wheel one it's just smaller wheels. There is a large amount of things that you do.
Huh.
Small,
8 by 8. Oh my goodness.
yes.
Oh wow, you can actually just put a box on the back of it.
Because these are all, I believe these are all ex-military vehicles. You can do a lot of stuff with the wheels.
Which engine have you had?
I've gone for the 400 because I didn't want to go too overboard.
Geez, Cummins prototype,
It,
1,200 horsepower.
yep, it goes a bit silly. That's personally, I haven't gone for that one. I'm
So
looking.
which have you had the 400 or the 440?
Actually, I was looking at the other small wheel truck. Let me have a look at my own. I could do with buying another depot anyway. Truck manager. I've got the 400. But you can put whatever engine you want in it, it's up to you. Let's buy a garage. I have the money to buy a garage. Where's the garage purchase button? There it is.
Okay, I'm gonna have the small wheeled one. I'll leave it at
I keep
that.
buying my garages over in Spain.
I'll have the 440 engine.
Dealer.
I'm gonna have that one.
Oh yeah, the 6x4 with its own but cargo, but it can still carry like cargo
I
beyond the
like the I
box.
like, I like the Russia paint job.
There is a lot of paints.
Wow.
And this is the same guy that made that Kraz 255 that unfortunately doesn't work. There is
It's
just
got it's got DHL and DPD in it.
I told you this one was spicy. Also,
Are you going army themed for yours?
yeah, I went army themed on my big one. I'm just having a look at the small wheeled one because I might have a little bit different on that one. Oh my god, the Kung. Having a look. Oh my god, on the small wheeled one, the 6x4 where you can like have it has like its own built-in cargo carrier. One of them is a DHL theme. Oh, I've lost it. Uh, Saloma. Fortunately, a lot of these are in Russian, so it's like you have to look at them. These are Russian vehicles. Port.
Okay, go through.
There's God, DHL. There are specific wheels for the Kamaz as well.
Are you having DHL on yours?
I'm making one with DHL. I have one already. I'm making another.
I'll have a DHL one then, because I'm having a small wheeled one.
I've got the one with the big box on the back.
Oh my god, the accessory slots.
There's so many. I
There's
told
so
you.
many of them.
I told you. There's so many. You can change out the lug nuts on the wheels, and you can change like the hubcaps and stuff.
Oh my good gracious, me all day.
No, you are saying things.
Right, I'll have that. Stick some lights on.
Oh, I love this mod. It's made by the mod author's called Coral. Um, and he's just really talented. Got a few. He's done. He basically just works on the Kamaz, but he did the Kraz as well. And it's just really good. But the Kraz one doesn't
Yeah,
work with 142, and I really want it to be updated. It's just really good.
then you need the one and then.
Don't know what that does.
All of the some of the exterior ones are actually interior ones. So just watch it.
Yeah, I've noticed. Yeah.
Yeah, that one's.
Oh my god, you can put all the lamps on it. Okay, I'm not going to do a lot to this at the moment because
Yeah, you're tired on it.
we've got stuff to do. But
No, there's DHL paint. There it is. Trying to at least get the tires to.
I've got a heartbeat still, don't I? It works.
Yeah, and yes, it's a Russian vehicle, so yes, you can put a dash cam in it.
Oh, blimey, you can put a great big flipping spoiler on it.
I wouldn't put lights, the light chromes on it because they're a bit jank on the spoiler, in my opinion. Pimp my ride, yes. Dan needs a carp delivery truck. Apparently.
No, Dan doesn't. I did have a mod that had co-op trailers in it once.
Did you want to crash them?
I had mixed feelings.
Put lights.
Oh my god, it actually does have all its own custom wheels.
Yes. With custom, like, you can change the hubcaps and the lug nuts and stuff. It's fucking stupid. Stupid in a good way.
I'm going to keep the ones it has. Uh, yeah, I'm just going to have those for now.
Like Russian, like the Russian curtains and stuff you can put inside.
Gear, what does that do?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Oh my god, this,
Oh, gear display. It's a little display that lets you know what gear you're in.
Yeah,
this,
that's
the steering wheels.
very
I
good.
know,
There's
they're
like,
so good. So many of them. I go with the V1 plus, whatever that word is. Change the carpet. I can put an extra seat in it if you want. With I think yeah, this is one of those vehicles where you can put drivers in the second seats. Vladimir. I'm gonna have Vlad drive. I've got Putin in disguise. No, this is my truck test. I'm making one.
oh my god, you can even change the floor lining. What the hell?
Yeah.
It's insane. Jeez.
I told you. I told you it's good. You didn't believe me.
Spinning it, we're just building this thing.
Just throwing something together.
Oh yeah, extra seat.
Extra seat. You can put extra. You can put extra drivers in it. You can change what the bed is in the back. You can put curtains in. You can change the wall colors.
Uh,
Here's the wall on this thing.
are you having a person review in yours?
Yes, I got Vlad. I got Vladimir in with me. What else we got for the walls? Matches? Yeah,
I might have Sveta. One of them is just a bag.
I like it.
Nearly.
It looks like I always thought it was pronounced Sugma, but no, Sumka. You can have tinted windows.
Actually, no, I don't want a person with me. I'm gonna have a bag.
No, his sliding needs to be on that quicker.
DB radio.
Oh my god! Look at the bed.
The uh,
Sorry,
he's
it's like the wallpapers you can have on the back wall, like a forest with loads of bears on it.
I don't know okay, which button that is that does that. Is it this one? No, that's that. What button is that? Is it this one? Oh, there we go. You can have like just it's a vehicle that Babushka would be proud of. It's just so dumb. It's so dumb, but it's so good. It's brilliant.
It
Oh
is,
yeah.
look,
Oh, by the way, you can change what speakers you've got if you look up. You can change the speakers.
Hanging items.
So it's glorious. Right, purchase. It's going to Barcelona. I might move. You know, I'm gonna quickly move my other truck and move that. This one. Relocate. Barcelona. I want all my commands in Barcelona. I'm ready. I'll grab the truck and then I'll come over. Oh, don't crash. Hit drive and it's loaded. Okay, thank God it's loading. Is it an old? No, answer that question. Last question says no. No, it's not an old bag. God. DHL. Did I? Did I upgrade the engine? I don't think I did. I think do that. Quick travel to you. I've got one of the big wheeled ones with like full military setup. But let's give one of these ones a go because I haven't tried this one. We've got to upgrade the engine, so let's quickly do that. Once I load in. One button. Truck. Yeah.
Okay, I think I'm ready for now.
Oh, holy shit, it's Misk. Holy shit, hey dude. Got my lights to work right, vehicle adjustment.
Truck manager, Kamaz, drive it.
I'm backing. What am I do? What am I doing playing your favorite game? Because this game is great, and this game now has multiplayer support and mod support for multiplayer, so that's why I'm playing it.
Am I back in Liverpool? I think I am.
Oh, the rain just apparently rain go away, come again another day worked because the rain just disappeared instantly. My only complaint is that there's not enough retro trucks. There's way too many modern ones for mods, and we like our all the bangers, and we found a few. This is one of them, and it's really good. Right, I am waiting for you in well where we just was in corners.
Fast travelling now.
Oh, there you are. I like apparently there's a learner plate on this for some reason. There's an L on it. I see you. Oh, you disappeared.
Still loading.
No network connection. Please don't crash. Servers, I believe in you. Nope, it crashed. It seems that when you fast travel, the game seems to kick me from the convoy. The joining is easy.
Oh, you got the DHL box on the back of yours.
Yes, I have. No, admit I'm not on about the lack of trucks in game. I've had this game for about 5 years. I've just played it on and off. It's a good game. I really like this game and ATS, but I always like playing it with Dano, and um we played a bit of Truckers MP here and there, but Truckers MP is a bit meh. It wasn't really what we wanted. We wanted AI traffic. We wanted to not play with people that were crashing into us constantly, and serviceability on Truckers MP is a bit hit and miss. So it wasn't really what we wanted. It was good. We had some fun with it, but then we haven't touched I haven't touched the game for years, and then out of fucking nowhere there was convoy support, convoy multiplayer for ATS and ETS2 now beta, so we picked it up again, and now that's live. And then like a week or no, like 2 weeks ago at this point, there was an announcement 142 open beta convoy mod support, and we're just like, okay, that's it, we're good. So we're doing this. Yes. You pick a job, my dude.
Oh my god, I like this. Alright, it's going to be a short one because I'm
Yeah,
knackered.
that's fine. Yeah, I know you're tired.
Um,
No, I'm not. Okay, no. Retro Dano is the uncle. He is my uncle,
Hello.
and I am the nephew.
And you are the walrus. Cuckoo. Oh, that's a relatively small one.
The only complaint I have with this truck is with the CB radio. The wire doesn't really have physics, and it just sort of bounces
Yeah,
around. That's my only complaint. Misk says
we're
howdy.
doing we're doing um cars.
We,
I need to rest as well.
the rest point's right next to it. There's a rest point right here, dude. Apologies to my uncle. He is very tired. He's been up since 4:30 this morning. He has work and child. Misk says hello. He's an old friend from when I used to play boat game. Significantly.
Hello. No worries. Nice to meet you. Oops. Parking brake.
Selected the. Oh yeah, it's not well the trucks, is it? So I'll just follow you.
Blimey, this thing's got some torque already. Can't imagine what the 1,000 horsepower one's going to be like. Hang on, why
It's
is it not telling me where the job is? Hang on. I did select that job, right?
never had kids. It's a loss-making business. Well, that's going to be the niche anyway, Tess. Gaming with the nephew.
See you next time.
Do you want me to do it? Managed to fix it. Frank.
Look, I didn't hit begin delivery because I'm an idiot. It is a World of Trucks job.
I don't know how this is going to function with this box car vehicle I've got. Try it anyway. Loan installment. I put the 400 in it, but then I've put the better uh transmission. I need to have a look at some of those trailers because this mod in particular, this one with the Kamaz has a trailer pack with it as well. If I had kids, I'd like him to be like Jack, smart and eloquent, but with my look, I'd probably create a retard. How in Smeg is this going to work?
I am intrigued.
Because I can't really see actually have a hook under the back. I think it does, kinda. Because according to the mod maker, it does support trailer support even with the box. This bugs out, I might have to select my other truck. Yeah, it doesn't like box trailer. Hang on. Give me just a moment. I'll go swap the mod. It it doesn't like it. Give me a moment. I'll only be a minute. Race over and just get rid of the box on the back. I think it works with the modded trailer. Fuck you and your red signal offense. D8 this D8 when you order next day delivery on your DHL parcel. Speed. My wife. Fun fact: my wife's little brother is boss of DHL in Denmark. Oh wow.
Huh.
I guarantee that he won't approve of the liberal use of this in as a mod.
Well, I'm gonna go to the toilet while you do what you need to do.
Yes, I will. I can't just swap the truck. I've got to go remove the box. Runs all of the distribution in Denmark. Wow. Yeah, the chaotic one. Truck configurator. Go to. Is it this? No, I think it's this, and then this. There we go. That problem. Is that took away my job? No, it hasn't. I now have a regular truck. Fancy one. Go all the way to 8x8 wheels for this thing. Uh, I'm not enjoying ships, like, at all. Over the past few weeks, it's just been not particularly enjoyable. I'm not a big fan of the subs. They need a lot more work before they're ready, in my opinion, especially with the homing torpedoes, and the pinging, and the damage control party just being overwhelmed at this point. So it's just a bit of a mixed bag. I'm going back to that thing now. I spotted my truck out. Yeah, I only plan to play with people at this point. I don't play by myself. I finished my regrinding I was doing. I had a bunch of regrinds underway. I got those done. I got enough points for a ship.
We haven't
I
had that
don't.
cake in the ice cream's in the fridge.
So depending on what, because Incomparable's the one I'm waiting for them to announce what it's for. I have a funny feeling it's gonna be steel. I hope it isn't because I would like to get it with my research points. If not, I'll probably just get Slava or Siegfried or something
This
because
job is
of the points.
I'm back.
Welcome back. We tend to stream this on weekends anyway, Musk, if you were, just in case you're wondering. If you want to play with us, we're open for that. We don't mind having more people in the convoy as long as people are playing semi-sensibly, is the phrase I'll use. But I like the convoy mode. The convoy has more control over stuff. So yeah, I'd go with Slava, but I'm not a fan of sitting at the back of the map, and Siegfried looks like it could be some fun. And this traffic isn't letting me merge. Thank you. No, we're not Danish racist. Not racist at all here. Racism's bad, okay. Right. Yeah, the big box wasn't working. I think it works with the custom trailers.
This thing's a lot nippier than I was expecting it to be.
The big wheeled one is not. Big wheeled one is designed for torque. pork. Let's just. And of course, like I say, it goes up to 1,200 brake horsepower.
I do definitely want to try that next time.
You have to, like I say, get yourself the big wheeled one, and then go with like we can get like the heaviest cargo we can find, designed for this like pure heavy cargo. The amount of customization that's on this
Oh, it's insanely good.
this truck is just amazing. The detail, the textures, the modeling is just amazing. I told you this truck is amazing. Have you got the PC in
Yes.
yours? Look at all the readouts on it. What's it even doing? It's temperature. Is that rest? I think. No. No, one's fuel. I've been shoved over into the hard shoulder by this fucking car. Get back. Okay, there we go. Yeah, fuck you. I will make you get out of my way. Denmark is the biggest exporter of bacon. I thought that was the Dutch.
And bacon is awesome, so.
We're really, really, really looking forward to Heart of Russia. Texas as well with ATS. I only recently got the rest of the. There was a bunch of expansions I was missing, so we were doing ATS a fair bit.
Mainly because ATS was the only one that had convoy at one point.
Yes, that was the reason. Back in the 141 beta. The full US map is gonna be the amazing, but we'll wait for we'll accept Texas for now. Texas is next on the chopping block. I think Montana might be the next one they're doing after that. Montana looks to be in a good position. Although Dan wants to play Tennessee, so all that.
Only because I've been there IRL. I want to show you how they interpret certain things into the game. Won't be for a while yet, I don't think, though. Yep, I like this truck. This truck's great.
Told you. I was telling you repeatedly it's amazing. And I look for I doubt this will ever be seen, and I have a high likelihood that the mod will be updated before that anyway. But Corral, if you ever hear of this, this is just your mods are brilliant. And he's only got a few, but he's got this one, the Kamaz, he's done, and he's done the Kraz, and the Kraz is not functioning in 142. It's compatible, but whenever I went to the mod dealer, it just instant crashed. And I was looking through the game log, and I was trying everything to get it to work because it's made by the same mod author, but it just wasn't having it, and I couldn't get it to work, and I was really sad. So I'm really hoping it gets updated because this guy's mods are really, really good. And it's not Corral, it's Corral. Korol.
Brake checked.
We need to drive that 113 on stream as well, 'cause we did that at our own time. That 113 was fun.
Especially now it's been updated.
Hmm. Yeah, well, were they? I don't understand companies that aren't in favor of mod support. Companies that really dislike the modders, because mods add free content to your game, and they show that you have a community that really, really, really cares. Hopefully SES, because the tools for modding aren't the best. It would be really, really good if they did proper mod tools. A la Bethesda style, because Bethesda does like the creation kit. And there are proper official tools that they make for modders. But of course, SES is a small company, so don't really expect it. But eventually, it'd be a sort of the best thing for modders out there. My only problem, in fact, my only problem I have with SCS now with modding is how they recommend distribution of mods. Because the Steam Workshop. Now I normally rely on the Steam Workshop with my mods, but the Steam Workshop for Euro Truck and ATS is pretty crap. The search functions don't really work, and most of the time when I'm looking up a vehicle, it's skins for a vehicle, which tends to be skins for a vehicle that's a paid mod. Now you do you with paid mods. You have your own opinions, and I have mine, but I'm not really a big fan of paid mods. I'll happily donate to mods that are pretty good. But to just do run-of-the-mill mods now, and some people that do run-of-the-mill mods that are paid, and it's a bit crap. That way, yeah, part of that's Valve's fault, but then at the same time, the other problem is that the only other recommended place to get mods is off of the SCS forum. You have to type in ETS2 forum mods and then go there. And the SCF forums are garbage. I'm sorry, but they're garbage. They are not well coded. They're very dated in their organization, and they're just not the best of experiences to use as someone who frequents the internet quite frequently. Yes, if you are wondering, yes, those are military vehicles. We have Jazzy Cat's military cargo pack still, which hopefully we'll mess with tomorrow. So, may play more tomorrow. Um, the So the forums aren't great, and then but of course then you got some modders that just upload their stuff to the forums, and then some people will moan when those are re-uploaded to third-party sites. Like we use ModHub, and I've been on the ETS2.lt site a fair bit. There's some good stuff on there. Those are the two sites I use. Like I say, it's each of their own, but I like a proper modded, a proper supported mod site would be the best setup. I have pressed the wrong button. Yeah. So, but like I say, everyone each to their own. Eighth, all is possible. Achievement unlocked. But yeah, any thoughts from you, Dan, other than you want to go to bed?
No, I have nothing further to add.
It's a bit of a mixed bag. Yeah, Dano. I feel bad for Dano right now because he wanted to stay up till about 1 and he has done that, but you were falling asleep like an hour ago.
Is there a rest point nearby?
Map. I'm gonna have to stop in traffic to do. Yeah, there is a spanner and a rest point off to the east, near the border with Belarus, with the country that doesn't exist yet.
Oh, there's a red light there apparently. Oops.
Well, Dan wanted to come on. He spends too much time working and dealing with child. So
The second of which I don't mind. But my job takes that much up of my time that I don't get enough sort of downtime that I would like.
you normally can only come on like after like the
I
child has gone to bed.
appreciated becoming like a father was going to restrict that anyway, and I accepted that.
Yeah, I just ran I got distracted then by all of the warnings. Your headlights aren't on. Oh, you're speeding, and then uh, I ran a red light and crashed into a car because of all the fines I was getting.
I spend too much time A with my job and B getting to my job.
Yes,
Anyway,
that
it
is
was quite quickly.
that's the problem. You like what 2 or 3 hours for you to get to your job?
It's at least 2 hours a day round trip. But for example, yesterday. Yesterday I was supposed to leave work at 3. I ended up leaving at 20 to 4 because I was dealing with a problem on the phone with somebody. Um, the M42 motorway was completely just crawling all the way. So a 10-minute journey on the M42 became 50 minutes. I finally got home at 5:30.
But today,
That was yesterday.
fuck.
So it took me, I should have finished at 3 and been home by sort of 4, between 4:30. So it's 5:30 when I got home. I didn't even bother taking my short nap I usually have when I get home. I just went to bed early instead, just so I could see my daughter. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm sure
Almost.
there's far worse things in life people have to deal with than what I do. But yeah, a move close to home is what I'm currently working on. As real as my job. Save.
Just trying to get to the spanner before you end the session on me.
I haven't gone to the span. I've gone to another one. I think I've gone to a.
I just want to discover the question mark over here.
I went on a freeway and there was a petrol station there, so I just went there.
Because I need to crash the truck anyway.
There's a depot.
Are you going to end on buying a depot?
No, I'm parked up now. I'm done.
The session progress. I'll go drive over to the rest point that's around this corner, and I'll get off this myself because I don't really play this with when other people are on. Also, Miss says, yeah, which is why me and the wife stick to pets. I do envy him having kids and watching them grow up. I just never considered myself a dad material.
Neither did I, but it's amazing how much I've surprised myself. Honest.
You're doing well.
We're doing our best, and she's compared with lots of children her age. I see. I think we're quite lucky, especially when she goes to bed. She actually just sleeps. She doesn't. It's been months now since she got us up in the night, so I think she's kind of past that sort of baby age now, where you know they tend to wake up a lot in the middle of the night and stuff. I got home.
Alright.
I got home the other day, and she actually legit come running to the door, and she sort of hugged my leg and went, "Daddy, I missed you."
Oh,
I was like, "Oh," it's like my heart has melted.
my
So,
heart, it can't take it.
so much. I'm allergic to adorableness.
No, I'm allergic to adorableness. Uh,
Rip.
anyways, you want to get off and go to bed,
I do, yes.
and I have to get up at a decent time tomorrow, so I can't just be up all night. Um, let me know if you want to play some more tomorrow, Dan. So there's no problem with that, but yeah, just message me. I'll probably message you anyway.
Shouldn't be a problem. I'll see where I'm fixed. Yeah, I'll let you know tomorrow sometime.
But yes, that'll be it for today then. Just saying to Misk as well. The thing to you as well, Misk. If we are on tomorrow, you are welcome to join us. You will need the mod list though, which won't take long because we've done all the teething on it. And thanks for joining in. It's always great having people come in and drop messages and stuff, and keeps the chat going.
Listen,
Thank
listen to our bollocks conversation.
Yes, exactly. Um, VODs will be on YouTube for people who want to watch this in full, and yes, we will be back hopefully tomorrow. If not, I'll be back. We tend to be streaming on a weekend. That's when we normally do it. So yes, that'll be it for us today. I will see you lot in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.